What's going, guys? Over here. Welcome back to my F1 Manager Career Mode, episode number 3 of Season 4 here today, and we're going to start off with the Milan Grand Prix. I also want to, guys, show you straight off the bat this little interesting bit of news. So we've got one race left for all these things to be built. Aero, design, and manufacturing. The next upgrade we're taking is going to take one more race. So that's very, very exciting, because then we can get onto the car development, because at the moment we can't upgrade and put more staff on anything, because basically we need to wait for the headquarters to upgrade. But then once that race is over, once Milan is done, we can start upgrading the car, which is great. In terms of the drivers, I've been reading some of your comments, and one of you guys pointed out that I should probably just fire the drivers pretty much every time we end a season, because in the next tier, you'll get a better kind of roster of drivers to maybe sign. So at the end of the season, I'm definitely going to consider trying to drop probably Vettel, because obviously out of the two drivers, he's the weaker one. You can clearly see that with the lower stats. So I'll think about that at the end of the season, but for now, we'll just keep them. And in terms of upgrades, we might hold off on any huge costing upgrades for now. I mean, the car's okay. We can get into some decent points, so we should be on for a good, okay, solid championship position this season, and that will get us, I don't know, like a couple of mil at the end. I mean, won't get us too much, but it'll get us something to try and, you know, reduce the debt, because that's a big thing. That even though, once again in the comments, a lot of you, I think one of you guys said you're like in 400 million worth of debt, which is pretty damn crazy, but I'll try and steer away from that. We'll try and get back in the green, so we might, you know, just go a little bit easy on the actual upgrades and just try and see out the championship and get some good points. But anyway, that's enough chit chat. Let's get on to the Milan qualifying and see how we can do. Oh, before that, we got a quick dilemma here. So what should we try and please, drivers or fans? Well, obviously we're going to do fans, because drivers 99%, so we'll get some more income hopefully from merchandise, so that's always good. Drivers down to 77%, that's not too bad. Let's go to qualifying now and let's see how we do. Right, Milan neutral and cornering. I sort of have to agree with that, because we got a lot of winding corners. Actually, that section on the back straight, look at that, like over there on the other side of the circuit, looks very, very nice, kind of like Maggins and Beckett's almost. I mean, and then we got like some nice big hairpins, so I can't even tell. I don't know if this track's been modeled after anything. I can't quite tell, but anyway, so neutral cornering, so let's go for that. Hamane, you go out. It's actually raining as well, so that's the one thing to note. Let me check the timing. It's going to go 18 minutes, so it's not going to dry out by the end of the session, so pretty much it's going to be a wet session. So let's just see how the drivers do. This will purely basically be onto our drivers and how the car performs, basically. We're not going to get a chance to maybe sneak in a dry lap time right at the end. Right, drivers through their second sector at the moment, both green, so it's not purple at the moment. They come through 7th and 6th, so that's all right, I guess. Let's look at the times, actually. So we've got the two. I don't know what team this pink team is. I've never actually remember seeing them in the championship order, because it's always been with the turquoise guys, hasn't it? I'm just gonna wait a little bit, and now we're gonna send them out. So neutral cornering again. And the lap time is 1:25, so we've got just about enough time. So neutral cornering for you, and let's go. Right, Hamane comes through down the main straight. It's only 16th, and Vettel in 15th at the moment improves, and he still stays 15th. So improvement on time, but no improvement on place, and that is a rather unfortunate qualifying there. Quite some way to the lofty heights of 5th place, was it, in the last race, and yeah, we've clearly failed that objective of qualifying 10th or above, so we've not got that 1.8 million, so that's a bit of a reality check maybe. What is this team? The Aussie engineering team up ahead in 1-2, then got Koba, they're all 2x2, Koba, then Fong, then Hamilton, then American, so you can clearly see that the rain basically kind of just neutralizes the drivers a little bit, and it's a bit like, you know, like when you have like Spain, when they qualify, they say it's quite obviously a team-oriented track, so everyone qualifies 2x2. It seems like when the rain comes really here on the game, it's like, you know, 2x2, because it kind of neutralizes any sort of driver kind of skill in it, which is a little bit odd, because you would think the wet would do the complete opposite, but obviously, you know, it's not going to be amazingly it's not going to be amazingly detailed like that. Right, so thankfully it's going to be a dry race. That's all good. We're going to go with the same strategy in terms of setup. 1.95 million up for bag. We finished 9th or above. That's going to be a little bit difficult, but we'll see how the start goes, really. If the start goes well, then we could definitely get that, but it's going to be all dry, so thankfully our car should you know, get a bit faster, because otherwise we would have been a little bit screwed with a pace of 15th and 16th. But anyway, let's go to 5 red lights for the Milan Grand Prix. Let's get going. Please have a good start. We're off. And yes, they get up one place immediately as some cars are going very, very slowly. Vettel's had a good start up into 14th. Hamane 15th. Go through the first hairpin. Now they're second. Do we make any more places up? No, looks like they're lagging behind a little bit. Straight away, you can see there's a little gap between Vettel and the car ahead of him. Saying that, though, there is a bit of packing up and they swap places. Hamane now up to 14th and Vettel down to 15th. So let's just fast forward this and see how this plays out. So at the moment, lap 5 now, we're in 9th and 14th place at the moment. We're coming through onto lap 6. Now, pretty much this will be the lap we make our pit stops on, because both our drivers basically have just a little bit more than half tyre wear gone. At this stage, it's looking okay that we might get 9th, but, you know, towards the end, we might get overtaken. I'm not too sure. But the soft tyres go about 5-6 laps. In terms of strategy, it looks like maybe we need to try and see how the hard tyres go. The hard tyres, if they go a lot longer than 6 and go about 10, then it could be 2 hard tyres till the end. So we're going to pit them both. Push, pit, hard tyres. Push, pit, hard tyres. There you go. So they're both in, and they're going to make their pit stop, and we'll see how these hard tyres go. Hopefully they can go to at least lap 16, and then we can go to the end on our set of hard tyres. All right, lap 8 at the moment. Hamane's up in 8th, and Vettel is in 10th, so all looking good at the moment. Hard tyres wearing out probably as expected. It looks like they might just go to about lap 16. We might have to put it on conservative, to be honest, at some point. But meanwhile, out in the lead, the Aussie engineering guys, 1-2 at the moment. Roscoe and Powell in 1-2 just leading the way. They're completely dominating right now. They've dominated the last 2 races, really. So they've come out of nowhere, because I really thought it was the green team or even the orange team that was there up at the top. I don't know, might be mistaken. Didn't really have a look at the championship to be completely honest. But anyway, right now, Hamane is actually up into 7th place. There's a yellow flag. Oh, safety car's out. Safety car's out. This is going to be interesting. All right, so we've got 12 laps left. It's gone 6 laps and we're about halfway through the through the hard tyres. So we've got 12 laps left. We're not going to stretch 12 laps, are we, on these tyres? So I think we just join up behind the safety car, to be honest. I mean, I don't think we're going to make it to the end on an SF hard. So stay behind the safety car. I think that's going to be the way to go, because we're not going to stretch any sort of tyres, you know, 12 laps till the end. So best strategy probably, but we're up into 6th now, because some people have pit on the safety car. Vettel's up into 9th, so that might come back to bite us if those people somehow have some really magical pace and maybe want the soft tyres. I don't know. I think most of the grid is on hards. Yep, pretty much most of them, apart from these 3 here. Defoe, 7th to basically... Oh, no, now... Well, Jesus Christ. Now everyone's on softs. Everyone's pit now. Everyone's pit onto softs. And now we're up into 3rd and 5th. Okay, interesting from the rest of the grids. I personally disagree with them. I don't think softs are going to go that long. So... Yeah, I don't know. The safety car is going to come in, though, so we're racing away now. Now we're going to pit in, I think. I think this might be the best time. Well, actually, you know what? Leave it one more lap. Leave it one more lap. Then we're going to come. We're going to come in this lap. Push, pit, hard tyres. We've got how many laps left? We've got 4. Okay, so, yeah, hard tyres, hard tyres. Push on hard tyres rather than conserve on softs, I would say. Oh, my God. Ah. Oh. I didn't look at the weather. I didn't look at the weather. I pit and I didn't look at the rain. The rain's come down. It was time to go into the wet tyres, and now we're on hards. Oh dear, no, pit onto wets, pit onto wets, pit onto wets, no. Oh, we've completely messed that up, lads. We have messed that up. Well, RIP, the dreams are getting 9th or above. I completely messed that up. I completely did not look at this stupid live timing for when the rain was going to come. That's my bad. I really, really messed up on that. So basically, we're just going to the end now. 14th and 15th. Yeah, I've messed that one up. I messed that one up badly. Yeah, so the race has ended. We're going to end up in 14th and 15th. Ah, for fuck's sake. I really, that was all my fault. I just did not look at the live timing for the rain. Didn't even come into my mind, because it said like 24 minutes till rain on the opening screen, if you remember, so I just didn't think rain would ever come, but I guess the Grand Prix went a little bit longer because of the safety car, so we've completely bottled that. We've bottled it like Rosberg might do. I've done the entire team bottle job, 13th and 15th. Really going, because we could have been right up there, I think, if we did pit onto the wet tyres at that exact point. Oh well, you live and you learn, so next time I'll definitely keep on having a look at the live timing to see when the rain's going to come. So car development now we can do, because our headquarters are now upgraded. So let's see how much is this going to cost us. Should we do 1 row each? 1 row each, I think, will be good. 2.3 on one row each. Yeah, I'm okay with that. 2 million spent. Yeah, that's fine. Hire staff. That's all good. That'll be good. All right, so that's not too bad. 2 million, one row each. We're in 10 million worth of debt. That's fine. That's fine. Right, it's time for the Montpellier Grand Prix right now. We're a very, very interesting circuit. Okay, a lot of long straights, so top speed neutral needed for this, and I agree with that. Send them out straight away. Top speed, neutral, send out. Top speed, neutral, send out. And there we go. Any rain predicted? Nope, we're all good. I'm just going to keep checking that from now on, because, yeah, I really messed up last race. Right, they come through the final corner, down to lap. Oh my god. Hamaney's in first. What? Jesus. I don't know what you did, Hamaney, but go out and just do that again. Keep going fast. Oh my word. We're on pole position right now. Don't. Please, game. Please. Oh, game. Please. If you have any shred of mercy, please don't take this pole position away from me. I need redemption after I just fucked up our entire team's race last time. Hamaney's gone purple. Hamaney's gone faster. Oh, boys. It is fire right now. It is fire. Hamaney. Oh my word. Right, both these guys on their final laps right now. They're sending 2 whites, so it looks like they're not improving. But okay, well, Vettel improved a little bit in the second sector. But that doesn't matter, because at the moment, Hamaney's bagged pole position. That's crazy. That is insane. How has he got pole? 1.8 in the bank as well. Just, what a... Look at Vettel. Vettel, mate. You're doing a Weber right now, Vettel. You rhyme with Weber. You're Vettel. You just shit right now, mate. You might get fired next race. You might be dropped like a Fiat, because, you know, at the moment, you're 1.9 down from your teammate. Right, he's got pole position. We need to try and get him at least a podium. I don't know if he'll really get first. He might slip down the road straight from the start, but we'll try our best. At the moment, it's going to start on wets. Thankfully, it's then going to dries, but we still need to have a look at the live timing. So, literally, this entire race, we might just end up looking at the live timing screen instead of looking at the track, just to make sure I don't mess this up, because we're in pole position. This is a very, very good opportunity. Right, here we go, the Montpellier race. Let's go, Hamaney. Pole position, baby. We go to 5. Red lights, we're off. Oh, it's a slow start. He's down to second place. He's down to second. Don't drop to third. Oh, he's dropped to third. Oh, he's still in third, though. He's still on the podium. He's still on the podium. But let's have a look at the live timing. Rain going away in 25 minutes. Right, 25 minutes. So let's have a look at that. Hamaney's back up to second. He's back up to second. And meanwhile, in Vettel's world, 19th. Great job. Great job. Right, speeding this up a little bit. Hamaney is down to third place right again as I've sped it up. He's now down to fourth place, so he's dropping positions right now. Let's slow this down a little bit, have a look at how things are going. All right, so it looks like he's really dropping down the order because he's down to 6th now, so the pace really isn't there. When is the rain coming in? 22 minutes. We'll keep an eye on that. Vettel's not making any progress, so really, we're just praying this dry weather in 22 minutes hurries the hell up because Hamaney is down to 7th place. Our car does not suit rain. Really doesn't. It becomes a boat, it looks like, or even worse than a boat, it just becomes a sinking ship at the moment because we're down to 7th and 20th, which is last. Please, dry weather, come to us right now. Hamaney's in first place, Vettel's up into third because a lot of people are pit right now, but the weather is going to come in 60 minutes time, so that's about, well, I would say, I don't know, 11 laps time. Can the wet tyres go that long? I don't think they can. Hamaney's pretty much literally right there, so he needs to pit right now. So push, pit, wet tyres, and push, pit, wet tyres. We're going to have to pit them. Everyone's pitting, so it seems like the logical thing to do. But that means Hamaney will come out in 7th place, and Vettel will come out in 15th. The rain is going to come in, not the rain, the sun is going to come out in 14 minutes time. So, I just need to wait for that, because it seems like our car in qualifying was great and electric with Hamaney in the dry, but on the wets, our car is just not good. Right, I'm keeping permanently on this screen, just so I know when the track starts to dry out. 11 minutes left. Temperatures expected to rise. That's all good. Come on. Come on, dry. Come on. We've only got a few laps left in this Grand Prix, pretty much, when it goes dry. So, we're going to have to hope Hamaney goes on some blitz lap time to catch all these places up that he's lost. Right, Hamaney's tyres are worn. He's on about a quarter there. We've got 7 minutes till the wet. I think we're going to have to risk it. We have to risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Pit this lap. We've got 4 laps left. Soft tyres. Fuck it. We're going to have to risk it. Risk it. Vettel, you're going to risk it as well. Go. Go, my son. Go. Neutral. Strategy. Neutral. There we go. Risk it for a biscuit. Everyone's in this lap, it looks like. But it looks like everyone's pit onto wet tyres. But we've got 5 minutes left. Hamane goes down the order at the moment, obviously. But we've got 5 minutes till the dry comes. Come on, please. Rain. I mean, the opposite of a rain dance. Dry out, dry out, dry out. Come on, come on, come on. It's drying out. Hamane, please. People, aren't you pitting? You need to pit onto dry tyres, people. Where are you? You're all still on wet. How is this possible? What is going on here? I'm so... It's the last lap of the Grand Prix. What? I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Hamane's in 8th place at the moment, in 7th, making up positions, but the rain has dried out too late that all these bastards have stayed on wet tyres and managed to stick it out. But here's Hamane going as fast as hell on dry tyres, but there's not enough laps left in the Grand Prix, so he's only going to get 7th. Yeah, I might have been 6th on the line, but that is gutting. That is gutting. I did everything wrong today, I think. I probably should have stuck out on wet tyres, but I just don't know, because these guys had fresher wets, and they stuck it out. That is just... We still managed to finish our objectives, so that's pretty damn good. 1.9 million in the bank for finishing 7th or above, so that's still a positive sign from this episode. But yeah, we needed like 4 more laps in this Grand Prix in the dry period to actually capitalize on that. That's rather unfortunate. This entire episode's been a bit of a failure in terms of getting some decent points. But I guess 7th there isn't too bad. Only 2 places lower than our best finishing position in this series so far. At the moment, we've slipped down to 6th place in the Constructors behind American Engineering with 43 points there, 51. But, yeah, a bit of a disappointing episode, not going to lie. Just, I completely fucked up the first race. And then the second one... I sort of messed it up maybe again, but also at the same time, I genuinely thought that the dry period would be for a bit longer, but literally, as soon as you knew it, it was lap 16 out of 16. We've got a dilemma. Let's end off the episode with this. Dilemma, who should please more popularity, fans or sponsors? Well, fans are at 82. Sponsors 68, so I'm going to have to say sponsors here, even though the fans might go down to about 57. Right, next time we get opportunity, we have to improve the fans, because 57% is not that great. But anyway, that's where we're going to end off the episode, guys. So, a frustrating episode, I'm not going to lie, but, yeah, I guess you have those. First race just fucked it up, and second just got a little bit unlucky in my opinion. But anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed the episode, smash that up, and remember, guys, this series will basically only continue as long as you guys, keep up with the support. So let me know if you want to keep on seeing it in the comments below. If you're new around here, then subscribe for weekly Formula 1 content. I've been Aarava. Hope you enjoyed the day, and I'll see you guys next time.